For this video, we are continuing along with the campaign here, and we are going to be taking on the Jungle Temple, and I fully expect this to be some sort of boss fight, boss encounter, just because the other temple ended up being exactly that. And we're just going to jump right into it here. Get into the encounter and see what comes up. Now we know, because of her dark energies, that Anadine will likely not be available in this encounter, so we don't get to use her fun Demon Knight stuff. And as our heroes approach, looks like Antoine says, "You, marked, turn around and leave this place, or we will be forced to stop you." "You would interfere with my pilgrimage? Why?" Kiri asks. We are part of Sigil. We have taken control of the temple in the name of the cause. The people shall be freed from the yoke of the immortals. Kiri says, "That's as may be, but we have our own reasons to be here, and we aren't leaving." Antoine says, "You leave us no choice then." "Everyone, remember our training. Guard the relic, disable the enemy as you can, but no killing." Well, at least they're honorable folk-ish. Reiner says, "Not what you'd call hardened killers, eh? Just youths with a cause? A tad overzealous, perhaps?" "We still have to reach the relic. Pass the word around to go easy on them." Reiner smiles and says, "Understood." Says go easy on him, but I get the feeling it won't be easy. Alright, so we have to defeat all foes. And speaking of Reiner, go ahead and bring him. We'll bring Lana and Lily, but we'll put them on the back line. Another ranged attacker in Victor, and we can either bring another healer in Yates, or maybe Leela as another frontliner, or another healer in Arkin. It's a bit of a tough call here. I think we're gonna go with Arkin here. We'll just go with another healer. I take it back. Let's go with Yates, because Yates kind of serves that dual purpose, right? Can heal, but also can kind of be offensive, right? Has the ability to cast dark. Now I'm going to jump to free navigation here, and we're going to do the old details thing, just to see if there's anything that we need to potentially interact with. I don't suspect so in a counter like this, but you always want to be safe. See, there's this open-looking chest thing here, so I doubt that's for us. So, I think we're fine. So now the question is, like, if we move here, can we... We can reach far enough here. So we're going to go ahead and try to root to this person. If they're holding a spear and a shield, they're likely somebody who will try to melee us, and we want to lock them down. Now we get rooted ourselves, but I think that's fine. Similarly, we'll try to do the same thing here. I would like them to not be able to approach me. We'll keep our high ground here and assail them from up top. Okay. So, a couple of people with healing capabilities. I see a druid. Uh-oh. And Raging Bullet does not seem very good. For us, anyway. Now, we also have Panacea here, so I think that this is going to serve us well. We do not want our berserked friend here to be suffering ill effects. We'll just kind of move him out of the way for the moment. And I don't think... So we have thorns that we could add to people. We could step up and we might be able to reach with slow. Not quite. So, instead, we are in fact going to just back up. We're going to take a movement to here. And we're going to go ahead and go with the thorns, at least on 3 folks. So that we can do something proactive. Step up Kiri, our frontliner here, and make use of our ancient power. I will have to go one more, it seems. I just also wanted to check the resistances real quick. Alright, so we'll go to here then. And drop them on the dome with a bit of Dark Bolt there. Rock? Ow. Rock beats scissors. Thankfully, Victor is not scissors. Alright, so they unrooted with the old remedy there. But Lily should now be able to step up and maybe catch a couple of people here. Yeah. So again, resistances. That one it's holy. This one's holy. So we'll just go ahead and do this. A miss! It does get the level up though and get some damage in. That's a Knight Duelist, huh? Now, I don't believe that we have any area of effect attacks, sadly. So, I think our best option here, if I'm being honest, is probably something like Dirty Hit. Mercenary Reaver, Mercenary Ranger, Knight Duelist, huh? This one's the weakest, but this one's the most likely to start like really punishing Kiri, so we'll try to blind. And I think sidestep over here a bit just to get a little more separation, but keep the high ground. Now, here we do, oh, excuse me, have access to multi-shot that we would like to place here, but we're going to have to move in order to make that happen. So I suspect we might have to go to here. Interesting. It's almost like he wants to be standing right where Lily is. I don't know if we'll be able to do it from here either, but we can try. Nope. Alright, we're gonna have to get him closer than I would have liked. It doesn't in fact appear we're gonna have to come down to here. I was trying to keep him kind of out of harm's way, but this is just too juicy to not do. If you can hit 3 people, it's a lot of damage. At least with the walkway, they kind of have to go through Kiri to get up to him. I don't know. If they would have moved first, they might have been able to hit more with that mass heal, but... The druid over there throwing some shields, silencing bullet. That could be dangerous on somebody like Lily. And I don't think that he's going to be able to get... Oh, he actually can, alright. Just far enough to reach up and touch somebody. This person here must have some sort of like anti-magic evasion, because that's twice now that folks have missed. Actually, you know what? I don't think we want to move quite yet. Missing health. Missing like 60 health. So instead, just catch him with a big heal, and then I actually think we're going to just sidestep her and leave her. Mostly because we don't want to stay too grouped up either in case somebody does have an AoE attack, like the ones that we've been using. We don't have enough to do our cool burst quite yet. Could do a chant, but that's not really going to hit the ones down below there either. And with our movement, we can't get, sadly, to a good position where we can hit more than one. So I think in this instance what we're looking to do is actually just back up one and either take the Dark Bolt, or we can just go ahead and take an attack. Now, that attack's projecting 34 damage. This is 39. So we'll go ahead and miss again. Wow, we had a 91% chance for that to come into play, but... Oh, okay. So here I thought I was gatekeeping this walkway, but it turns out I was wrong. They have access to our back line. Oh no! Almost enough to take him out, but not quite. Now again, she has the smart casting. She's not going to hit her herself. That person just has to have something that's making the magic attacks miss. Like, it's kind of uncanny at this point. So, Victor here will just go ahead and take the shot. And get a nice level up, but I actually think we're just going to end there. I like his positioning. Oh, that's right, we are rooted here, huh? Well, we can de-root ourselves with an old fleet of foot. Or we could just attack them, but... I think I like this to disengage a bit. Now that we know that this was not a bottleneck like we had intended. Oh no, Phoenix Ashes. Alright. He could use a heal. Lily's a little hurt. Reiner's a little banged up. And she could use a heal. But we're gonna get a heal potentially from our friend over there. So I think what we're actually gonna do is take best advantage of this with a... Yeah, let's just go ahead and take the targeted heal on Kiri. And then we'll use her because she has the ability to move to just better position. Because she'll have access to, like, mass heal, for example. Won't be able to catch Reiner and him, sadly, but... Yeah, we'll just drop it here, I guess. We can get everybody else. And we'll sidestep her just a hair. And again, now that we know it's not a bottleneck, we're just going to take the attack. Because, honestly, all the magic attacks are missing there. We're going to continue to try to heal up the person they have resurrected with the Phoenix Ashes. Ow. Blinded me and ran away. How rude. Alright. In this instance, we'll go ahead and step up. I think we're going to go ahead and take the mass barrier here. just to protect us from some status effects. Give us a little bit of a heal. It'll be nice when we get mass haste. I think that'll be a pretty big deal for us. We're gonna have to adjust now, okay. Should be able to just sidestep one, and then try to go with the blind here. Big hit. Very well done. Similarly, we should be able to come over here. Can't quite get like multiples down here. We'll just continue working this one out. The more damage we can get, the more likely we can secure another knockout, and then before they use the Phoenix Ashes to bring them back, we might be able to prevent it, because if Yates turns somebody into a zombie, they cannot come back. And with these two healers alive back here, they might have access to revive as well, so that is a legitimate threat. I think we're just going to take the normal heal here. I don't want to spend too much mana of his, because I need him to have enough when it comes back to his turn to be able to do the reanimate. So we're going to move him to the back. And meanwhile here, magic damage, wrathful burst. I think we just take the attack again, right? We could try to move, I suppose, to get to a flank. It's not going to be quite a flank, but a side attack, I should say, at least. Oh, it says legitimately no flank, and we miss! Our blind got the best of us. Alright, so our choice here is we can heal her, but she's already been healed, so I do think that we end up trying to go with the poison here. Because again, the faster that we can potentially eliminate this particular person, the better off we will be. I think they're going to catch some heals here soon. Ow. A bomb? A bomb? Not a bomb! If 47, this would only deal 29, huh? What about this? Does this get the job done? 44? You kidding me? I wanna get the knockout because I want to secure the boon. You know what? I think we still go for it here. Let's drop some thunder on this particular person. The other option is we could step up and try to hit the two of them down here, but I'm very interested in trying to knock this person out, I think. I think her positioning is fine. One hit point after the poison, mind you. Alright. So we have secured that knockout, but 3 people will get to act before Yates' turn. So there is a chance that they will be brought back, sadly. Just out of my range on the normal attack. What about something like multi-shot? Still just out of my range. So I suppose... Whoops. We're going to have to go with the old fleet of foot again. To get rid of our own route. Alright, so that's a good sign. That's one person taking an action that is not a revive. Okay, so I think Yates will get the opportunity to make a zombie. We'll go ahead and step him up. and do the old reanimate. We'll put it here because we want it to be able to come down the walkway, start gnawing on people. Meanwhile, I think if she comes here and does the old wrathful burst, we can catch a fair amount of people. It's too bad we couldn't get to there with our movement. It's a bit of a shame. I think we actually want this position then. Because if we're going to do this, we want to get damage on the healer here as well. Oh. Guess I should have checked resistances there. Oh no. Oh no. The Berserk is coming back to haunt us. Oh no. I mean, at least she picked up Renew, but I think we're in a world of hurt. We took a calculated risk. The problem is we were bad at math. Calculations are all off. Well, do something like this, I suppose. We don't have any way that like really gets rid of the debuff on her. Yates will, and he'll get an action beforehand though. So we're gonna try to defense up the squad here. They'll also, I believe, get a minor amount of healing when she does that, so that's the other reason I want to take this action. No, actually this is fine. I think I might be able to still do it from here. Because we're behind them. Yeah. It's basically backstab, but they call it sneak attack because any back attack will do, so. Ow. I don't know what opportunistic bullet does, but wow. That was painful. All right, we'll bring her back. Just kind of sidestep over here for now. Poor Kiri. It was my mistake. I jumped down there to do that cool wrathful burst, and then it was not cool. Alright, so we really need this heal, but we also really need to cure her Berserk. So we're gonna do this because then she'll get a turn and she can pop a heal off. Right? We need to do this before her turn comes up. Want to end him here though. I think we can attack that person. No, we're gonna have to move closer. Oof. We're going into the danger zone with Victor. So we're gonna, I guess, try to root this person so they can't close the gap then. Oh, they had the barrier. Let's just use a potion. And then hang tight because, again, she's going to get the heal and we want to catch as many people as possible, I think. So we'll group up here. And that'll just allow for a nice big heal. And then we can reposition her so we're not as grouped up post-heal. Of course, it's immediately exploited. How dare I? Let's go with haste on Yates. Actually, no. We're going to grant it here. We want to... It's either her or Yates. We want it on a healer, but I think she's just going to be our better healer for those purposes, so... He's got to come back around this way, but should be able to reach here. Won't be an impressive attack, but an attack is an attack is an attack. This particular person has a lot of health, so they're going to be difficult to fell. We have to hope our zombie there helps us out with that regard. Ow. Please stop making me angry with your bullets. Oh no! Why would you do that, zombie? You grouped us up. Well, I guess we know what we're doing then. I'm just gonna drop that heal there. And then kind of move her out of the way some more. Similarly, we're gonna continue backing him up. Now, this time around, if we try the rooting shot, they should not have the barrier to resist it. There we go. We're gonna work our way through this. Alright, just to kind of see who needs what here. I think most of us are pretty well topped off at this point. So... Victor and Reiner are a little low, but I think we're going to go on the offensive here. And catch these two with the old Dart 2. And again, a miss. Whatever this unit is, it just can't be affected by magic almost. I'm impressed. Can it be speared in the face? Take a spear in the face. Let's actually give her self-haste. And then she can start passing haste around since we don't have massed haste. We want to try to split ourselves up a little bit, I think. Should be able to do the multi-shot from this position, I think. Yeah, but it doesn't hit them both. So instead, what if we try a sniper shot? Let's just take them out. Boom. Look at that. Reiner being useful. Locked it down. So Yates can make another zombie if they do not do the resurrect and he has the mana. He might not have the mana yet. Oh no, Berserk! We'll be able to heal that before then though. Lana's got a turn coming up. And we can drop the old Panacea. Apparently I have to move first though. I thought I was close enough, but I was wrong. Point is, we don't want her whacking people. It doesn't seem very nice. And honestly, it just seems like a waste of her talent. Yeah, I walked right into that. Yeah, I guess we are gonna have to move, huh? Let's move over to here. I was trying to figure out what I felt like the best option here is, because like rooting doesn't really do much for us at this point, so I think we just try to blind. And we'll continue to attack the one that's low here. I kind of want to get rid of the other healer, but this druid is actually pretty low. And we might be able to finish them off. Even more so now that we have the locusts available. So it's close to enough damage, though it's only an 89%. Like, I don't think any of these matter. Oh, they've got big resistance to water, so I guess that one really matters. Yeah, it's all going to be 89 for 55, so almost getting it done. And we'll just step up so that we're not more grouped. And now we have the option, I think, we really just want to drop the dark here. Or we could just finish this. Let's just finish that guy off. And then Reiner can pelt this person. That's fine. Let's just get him out of the way while we can. Get him, Kiri. Oh. More healing, huh? It's interesting because I'm not seeing resistances there, so I'm not sure what's going on there. But Kiri doesn't like damaging that one for whatever reason. So we'll have to keep that in mind. So we can come here and I guess go with the old thorns again, just to be proactive. Slowing bullet. Alright. Didn't get slowed though. Those gunners on the backline are quite a bit annoying. See again, what's going on there? I don't understand. I think it's burning the mana. Like, I think that they might have something that makes it so that when they take damage, it's burning their mana instead. That's gotta be what it is, because their mana was at 0, and they normally have like 60 something. Yeah, that's gotta have been what it was. Sneaky healer down there. Alright, we can start advancing some folks down now. Yep. Take that. So now it's just the gunner. Yeah, we'll continue to kind of chase him down. I think in this particular instance, because, you know, they keep shooting us, trying to blind them, makes an awful lot of sense here. A little over half a chance, and we get it done. I feel like blind is a pretty big deal here. Can't get behind him, so we'll just walk up and poke him in the face. Sit down. And try to finish him off with some poison, I guess. There we go. So we're not going to get the Kiri Never Falls bonus this time because I got really cocky. I was not knowing what I was doing. So I feel a bit bad about that. We picked up a nail gun though. So that's kind of fun. And I assume we're going to get a cutscene here. Yates says, no serious injuries. Surprising. I thought body count was a point of pride with Arbiters. Kiri responds with, you only heal the innocent, we only punish the guilty. These ones are not exactly innocent, but though they put Oh, and I accidentally clicked it. Though they put up a tough fight, basically they're not like murderers, I think is what she was going to say, but I accidentally clicked, so I'm sorry. Kiri says, they will face punishment, but there will be no body count. I'm sure you realize where you would be now if we punished every crime with an execution. Yates replies with. Kiri, there is no marked among you. How did you get into the temple? Antoine says, our leader let us in. He is a marked. The leader of Sigil, the faction dedicated to overthrowing the Immortals, is himself a candidate for the title of Immortal? I suppose I should be shocked, but in truth I am not. Antoine says, our leader has a plan, a brilliant plan. He has promised us this plan will end the reign of the Immortals. Kiri says, what about the relic? Was it motionless like this when you arrived? Antoine, no, it was glowing and twirling furiously. Our leader performed some work of magic and it fell still. Reiner says, did your leader undergo any changes afterwards, turning purple for instance? Antoine says, purple? I'm not sure I follow. He activated the relic, instructed us to kill any marked who showed up at the temple and left. And then we failed him. Sigil is dedicated to peace and a better future for all mortals. I don't understand his instructions, why he told us to kill any marked who arrived here, or how he came to be a marked himself. It is all very confusing. Kiri says, I cannot guess at his objective, but you were wise to disobey him and stay your blades. Yeah, also, you shouldn't have obeyed him to begin with, because that's, like, we don't understand why he's telling us to do what he does, but we believe in him. That sounds so bad. So anyway, Antoine says, so, what's to become of us now? And Kiri replies, you cannot exit the temple without a marked. You will remain here and reflect on your actions. We'll come get you when this is all over. Antoine says, I understand. Wow, she just turned this place into a prison. Come, let us do what we came here for. Kiri does the channel. Glows purple a bit. Reiner says, everything all right? And she replies, I feel a little stronger, and there's more dark energy, but it's manageable. Yates says, since this relic has been drained as well, I'm not sure how useful it will be, but I will study it a while. Hopefully I will learn something that'll bring us closer to a cure for Anadine. Kiri says, thank you, Yates. When Yates is done with the relic, we'll return to town and figure out our next step. Kiri says, let's return to Thesperos and meet up with Anadine. Alright, so that appears to be the Jungle Temple. So if you made it this far, I appreciate you watching. And we're going to save the journey to Thesperos, I think, for the next video. We'll start with whatever that cutscene will likely be, and then move on to the next encounter after that. So I will see you then. And again, thanks for watching this series. I know that there are not as many of you still watching as there were at the start, but for the people who show up, I really do appreciate you.